There's this paradox in my thinking which bothers me.
I do love a paradox.
So on the one hand, there are times where I feel like nothing I do matters. You know, I think about the vast scale of the universe, the fact that we're just barely a speck on a speck of a rock hurtling through the infinite nothingness, and that in however many billions of years the sun will swallow the earth, and that'll be it.
Cheery.
And then there are times where I feel like everything I do matters. You know, I think about how crazy it is that I get some influence, however small, in not only my own life, but the lives of those around me, and how this great big story plays out. And the fact that every action literally has infinite consequences. Energy is neither created nor destroyed.
What we do in life echoes in eternity.
Exactly. So which should I believe?
Both and neither. You've got to embrace the paradox.
What?
They're both just stories that have different applications.
Stories that completely contradict one another.
So
you can't hold both positions.
stories are tools. They're instruments we use to navigate, explain, and understand the world. I'm not beholden to just one.
I feel like that's either insanity or hypocrisy.
Think about it this way. There are two fundamental pillars of modern physics. One is Einstein's relativity, and the other is quantum theory. They are arguably humanity's most successful theories of all time. Problem is, they entirely contradict one another. You go into a lecture on relativity and you'll be told that the universe is deterministic. But you go into a lecture on quantum theory, you'll be told that the universe at the most fundamental level is probabilistic. Madness, right? But the thing is, they both work very well for the areas they describe. They both, seemingly, contain an element of truth.
But there has to be some objective truth to how the universe actually behaves.
There's a Nobel Prize for anyone who can answer that question. Ideally, one day we will get a single unified theory, a theory of everything.
I sometimes have this huge anxiety in going out into the world without a fully defined, stitched together worldview.
Your own personal theory of everything.
Yeah, the more I learn, the more I realize I don't know. That scares me.
But that's the adventure. You've got to act without perfect information. Science is all about using the best explanation we have at hand so far, until you find a better one. And if you want to find truth, then you need to go out and explore, you need to experiment, you need to try out different tools, theories, and explanations, and smash them together and see where they agree or disagree, where they work and when they fail. And maybe eventually you'll find your own theory, your own truth.